Pisces, the energies of July 30th to 31st are no joke. This is not just a typical lunar phase. You're standing at the edge of a cosmic gateway, a final timeline shift that will redefine everything you thought you knew about your life. These dates mark the moment when spiritual forces combine to activate your destiny in ways you didn't see coming. From rare planetary alignments to energetic downloads that only the most spiritually attuned can access, the universe is pulling back the curtain and offering you a glimpse into the future you were born to live. But to receive the full power of this shift, you need to stay awake, aware, and ready. Below, we'll explore the 3 shocking blessings being activated in your life, each one written to not only guide you, but to awaken something ancient and powerful inside of you. Final shift summary will tie everything together. Let's begin your cosmic update. Blessing number 1. The fog is lifting. You will finally see the truth. You are avoiding Pisces. Your soul has been swimming in a sea of illusions, and you've done it with grace. You are a dreamer by nature, ruled by Neptune, the planet of visions, mysticism, and the subconscious. But sometimes, that dreamy world can become a trap. The lines between intuition and illusion blur. You start mistaking hope for truth, and before you know it, you're stuck in an emotional fog, unsure which way is forward, but not anymore. Between July 30th and 31st, something rare and powerful is happening in the cosmos. A trine between Mercury, planet of communication, perception, and truth, and Neptune, your ruling planet, and the keeper of hidden realms. This astrological alignment opens a spiritual portal in your mind and heart. It's as if the veil that's clouded your judgment is finally being lifted. And when it lifts, Pisces, you will see everything. This blessing of clarity won't come quietly. It will come like a thunderclap. Sudden, inevitable, and deeply personal. You may suddenly realize the truth about someone close to you, a betrayal, a lie, or a red flag you ignored. Understand why a job, relationship, or dream didn't manifest the way you hoped. Trace the roots of a self-sabotaging pattern that has repeated for years. And perhaps the biggest revelation, you'll finally know what to do about it. This isn't just intellectual clarity, this is soul-level truth. And Pisces, it may sting at first. The illusions we hold on to are often rooted in love, nostalgia, and idealism. Letting go of a fantasy, especially one you've built your identity around, can feel like a small death. You might grieve the version of yourself who didn't know the truth. You might wish you could unsee it, but deep down, a stronger part of you will exhale, because clarity is freedom. Once you see the truth, you're no longer shackled by what was. You're empowered to make new choices, to protect your energy, to realign with your higher path. And here's how you'll know it's working. Your body will feel lighter, as if a psychic weight has been lifted. You'll stop overthinking because the truth is clear. Your anxiety will start to melt, replaced by a peaceful knowing. Because clarity isn't just mental, it's energetic. It shifts your entire frequency. During these 2 days, pay attention to how the universe speaks to you. The message might arrive in a vivid dream, a line in a song or a movie that hits you like a prophecy, a casual comment from a stranger that resonates too deeply to ignore, a gut instinct that you can't explain but also can't deny. These aren't coincidences. They're divine confirmations. The fog was never a punishment. It served a purpose. It protected you while you were too tender to face the truth. But now the universe knows you're strong enough, ready enough, awake enough, and it's time. Ask yourself these 2 questions. What truth have I been too afraid to see? What's ready to end so something new can begin? Write them down. Sit with them in silence. Let the answers surface organically. They will. And when they do, you'll feel it in your soul. This first blessing, clarity, is the key that unlocks the rest, because without truth, there can be no transformation. And Pisces, you're not here for surface level change. You're here for soul deep rebirth. So when the fog lifts, don't run from what you see. Face it, embrace it, because the truth you've been avoiding is the very truth that will set you free. Blessing number 2, a divine breakthrough will shatter old blocks. Pisces, you are a deeply intuitive soul, but even the most spiritually attuned beings can hit walls. And lately, it may have felt like you've been pushing and pushing against something immovable. Maybe it's a career dream that just won't materialize no matter how hard you work. Maybe it's a relationship cycle that keeps repeating despite your efforts to heal it. Or maybe it's an internal war, a fear, a doubt, a pattern of self-sabotage that you can't seem to shake. And now you're tired. Exhausted, really, because when nothing moves despite your growth, it's easy to wonder, is something wrong with me? But here's the truth, Pisces. The block wasn't yours to break. And that's exactly why the universe is about to do it for you. Between July 30th and 31st, Uranus, the planet of sudden change, rebellion, and breakthrough, is forming an intense, electrifying aspect to your sun sign. Think of this as cosmic lightning hitting the wall you've been pounding on. Except this time, the wall crumbles. This moment is not chaos, it's sacred disruption. This blessing will not arrive gently. It may not even feel like a blessing at first. In fact, it may look like a sudden breakup, layoff, or major shift. An emotional breakdown that forces you to surrender. A bizarre series of events that reroute your path completely, but make no mistake. This is divine intervention, not punishment, not karma. Permission. Permission from the universe to exit the stuck chapter of your life and enter a new one, fast. This shift might look like a job opportunity you never applied for, but feels perfect. A toxic connection suddenly falling away. An intuitive pull to move cities, change careers, or alter your life path drastically. And here's the kicker, you won't be able to stop it. This isn't the kind of blessing you get to schedule or plan. Uranus moves like a storm. It crashes through the scene, shaking up everything that's out of alignment, and leaves behind a new blueprint. That's what's happening to you now. Your life has outgrown its current structure. And the more you try to fit into the old mold, the more trapped and restless you feel. You may even be experiencing sleep disturbances, random bursts of emotion, a sense that something big is coming without knowing what all of this is. Uranus whispering, get ready, you're about to be set free. Here's what you need to remember. Don't cling to the collapsing pieces. If something ends abruptly, trust that it's because your soul called for something bigger. Say yes, even if you're scared. The opportunity that arises during this time might not make logical sense, but it will feel right. Follow that. Let your intuition lead. Uranus unlocks your higher mind. It's time to stop forcing and start flowing, because Pisces, this is your breakthrough. This is the moment your soul has been preparing for, and now that it's here, the question is, can you surrender the old fast enough to receive the new? If you resist the shift, you'll feel anxiety, confusion, emotional burnout. But if you lean in, if you trust the breakdown as part of the breakthrough, you'll feel energized, inspired, free. This shift is more than personal, it's energetic. You're moving to a new timeline, one that vibrates at the frequency of your soul mission. And here's the hidden beauty. Once the old falls away, the new won't just trickle in, it will rush in. Because the universe doesn't leave voids. When it clears space, it fills it with blessings. Quickly. So if everything feels like it's falling apart on July 30th to 31st, remember this. It's actually falling into place. Let it. Trust the wrecking ball, because what's being demolished wasn't meant to contain you anymore. And what's rising in its place, it's not just better, it's divinely designed. Pisces, you didn't come here to stay small. You came to evolve, inspire, and break the cycle. And this, right now, is the thunderclap that awakens the next version of you. Your divine breakthrough is not coming, it's already here. Blessing number 3, you will feel your future self guiding you. The timeline merge begins. Pisces, of all the zodiac signs, you are the most attuned to the invisible, those subtle energies, whispers, and frequencies that others miss entirely. And now, between July 30th and 31st, something profoundly mystical is unfolding. This is not just a moment of awakening. It is a timeline merge. You're not simply evolving into a better version of yourself. You are collapsing timelines, bringing the version of you who already knows, who already thrives, who already is, into the present. This isn't a metaphor, it's a real energetic process. One you'll feel in your body, your thoughts, and your soul. Suddenly, you may experience a deep sense of calm, even if there's chaos around you, a new voice inside you that feels bold, clear, and wise, a desire to change your style, your habits, your home, an urge to let go of old friends, goals, or stories that no longer fit. This is not a breakdown, it's an upgrade, one that's been waiting until you were ready. This timeline merge is powered by a rare and sacred alignment between Pluto, Neptune, and the Moon, 3 celestial forces that rule transformation, intuition, and emotional rebirth. Together, they open a psychic gateway across dimensions. It's as if the future version of you, the one who already healed, succeeded, and aligned, is reaching back to pull you forward. And here's how you'll know it's real. Your desires are changing. That job you once chased, suddenly it seems irrelevant. That relationship you obsessed over, now it feels small. That goal you were so attached to, you're no longer interested because you're no longer manifesting from your wounds. You're manifesting from your wholeness. This shift can feel strange at first, almost disorienting. You might even question your sanity, but pause and feel it. Beneath the confusion is a stillness, a knowing, a sense that something sacred is happening. And Pisces, it is. You're being rewritten from the inside out. This is the blessing only you can fully understand. Because while others chase outward validation, you sense the inner shifts that precede all true miracles. And right now, your energy field is recalibrating to the vibration of your future. This isn't about doing more, it's about becoming more. Becoming the version of you who walks with confidence, speaks with authority, chooses peace over performance, creates from alignment instead of anxiety. Your future self is already successful, already healed, already living in purpose. The only reason you haven't met them yet is because your frequency wasn't a match until now. Between July 30th and 31st, you'll notice unexpected moments of déjà vu, random surges of confidence or insight, a sense that you've done this before, ideas, visions, or dreams that feel like instructions from your higher self. That's because they are. Your higher self is not just a mystical concept, it's a real, energetic identity that exists in a higher timeline. And right now, that version of you is merging with your current self. Think of it like 2 rivers finally meeting. The version of you who doubted is dissolving. The version of you who knows is rising. And Pisces, you've earned this. You've been through emotional storms that would have broken others. You've carried the pain of others as your own. You've sacrificed, surrendered, and stayed soft in a world that rewards hardness. And now, you're being rewarded, not with external success alone, but with something even more valuable, alignment. You're stepping into a timeline where things click, where synchronicities become constant, where your energy no longer chases but attracts. But here's the part you must understand. This merge won't feel dramatic. It will feel natural, because it's not something happening to you. It's something awakening within you. The most beautiful part? This blessing is contagious. As you embody your higher self, you become a walking permission slip for others to do the same. You elevate everyone you touch. You magnetize aligned relationships, opportunities, and miracles, not because you're lucky, but because you're finally you. Pisces, your role in this shift is not passive. You are not just a receiver, you are a transmitter of higher frequency energy. You've always been the bridge between dimensions, and now you're crossing it for good. So when the voice comes, when the urge to shift hits, when the signs align, follow. Your future self is waiting on the other side of this moment with open arms, and they are everything you dreamed you'd become. Final shift. This is the moment you say yes or stay stuck. The energy of July 30th to 31st is not passive. It's a test, a final invitation, a spiritual threshold that demands one thing, a decision. Do you want the next chapter, or do you want to repeat the old one? Because this portal won't stay open forever. During this timeline shift, the universe is watching your actions, not your words. You'll be given signs, choices, opportunities, but how you respond will decide what version of reality becomes real for you. Ask yourself, will you finally release what drains you? Will you say yes to the opportunity that scares you? Will you trust your intuition even when logic says no? This is the line in the sand. And if you walk forward, if you truly claim the timeline meant for you, you will feel the shift instantly. You'll feel lighter aligned, unstoppable. But if you ignore the call, if you go back to what's familiar, if you silence your inner knowing, then you'll feel heavier, slower, disconnected. That's the consequence of missing this moment. Pisces, your soul chose this incarnation for a reason. You didn't come here to stay stuck in loops of pain and confusion. You came here to transcend, to lead, to show others what it looks like to evolve in real time. This moment is your initiation. You've been prepared through pain, through isolation, through spiritual awakening. And now the door is open. You either step through it, or you wait for the next cycle, which may not come for years. Choose wisely, because July 30th to 31st is not just about astrology. It's about destiny. Final words. Pisces, this is your moment. The days of second-guessing, shrinking, and postponing your power are over. These final days of July hold the energy of revolution, not on the outside, but within. Each of the three blessings is a key. Clarity, to see what you couldn't before breakthrough, to shatter what blocked you. Timeline merge, to become who you were always meant to be. And the final shift is the lock that only you can open. Pisces, you are the mystic, the visionary, the healer. The universe isn't testing you because it doubts your power. It's testing you because it knows you're ready. This is your final nudge. Your soul is ready to leap timelines. Are you?